Hi guys. The good news is you didn't hear us swearing earlier. The bad news is I've been talking to you guys for 3 minutes. You guys don't know what the hell's going on. And Boo is losing her crap right now. Of course, that means you missed her joke about my jokes, and her joke was funnier. I asked if I should tell the semicolon joke today, and she's like, no, wasn't funny.
Wasn't.
She was like, it was B for bad, D for dork, E for idiot. I am, Jack. I'm just stupid and didn't turn on the stream. I always started 10 minutes beforehand, and I thought I had, and I realized only now that I never fixed the chat box, and that's why I didn't actually click on. So what I said was, it's been 21 days since the last time we did a flight sim. Sorry, family stuff, happy holiday stuff, and illnesses. Now we're back. The goal is to go through all of the lessons. We're still doing that. We ended last time, failing twice on Lesson 3 VOR navigation. That's what we're going to start with tonight. Hi, Jack. By the way, Jack, since you couldn't hear me, because I obviously wasn't actually streaming at the time I thought I was, I said thank you for the incredibly flattering compliment. And as far as the BS, do you know, THWWEA, my friend, I have no idea what that's supposed to say, so no. And obviously, yes, I'm here. That all being said, so we're going to start with Lesson 3. I said that I may throw in some extra flights, like multiplayer, things like that for fun, but I'm not going to do any of that until we get at least a minimum through the instrument pilot rating, because I'm not familiar with enough of the controls in the game, and it bothers me because I'm trying to do stuff, and I could do it so much better if I knew all of the information. Caleb, how you doing? Hey, if your thumbnail is not updating, YouTube is trying to fix it. Okay. Does your thumbnail show Flight Sim X? It should. I can check it. Won't take but a tick. You can if you like, but doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo. On YouTube?
Open my tablet. Why? Why are you...
I guess I would have to search myself, wouldn't I? I don't do this kind of thing, guys, so... Yeah, I see that it is still showing that. Alright, let me try and fix it. I had the same problem last week when I tried to do something else. C4! Everything is cool when you're part of the team. Everything is awesome when you're hosting my stream. C4, you're absolutely awesome. Thank you so much for the host, man. No, he's talking about the image. The title says Flight Sim, but the image says Subnautica on YouTube.
Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot.
It's fine.
Doing something cool.
Okay, so I don't know how long it's going to take to update, guys, but I did just update the thumbnail. Should be fine in a minute. If it didn't work, I don't know. It wasn't that I didn't catch on. I just didn't hear anything you said. It won't update. YouTube is broken. Oh, well, I mean, YouTube's been broken for a while then. Hey, C4. Do you know the way, my friend? No, I don't know the way. No problem, Bob. So, I was debating on whether calling the stream the return of the Friday Night Flight or the return of Rod. I was going to use his last name, but I couldn't remember it. I just knew it wasn't Machiavelli, so I couldn't use that. It's the only one I could come up with. Machado? Murado? Something like that. I think it's Machado. The title is okay, so it's okay. Let's fly the lesson. Yes, the return of Rod. Machado. Okay. Alright, so hopefully all the sound stuff works. Should be working fine. Looks like my Mixer app on my tablet froze the second the stream launched on it. We'll see what happens. Either that, or I have my mouth open for a really long time. Mine just finished loading in. It's actually showing the stream now. Pause the Fury Gamer. Hello, how are you? I ate tonight, guys. That was another thing you guys didn't get to hear because I hadn't actually hit the button like a numbskull. This is already bad. It's already bad.
In this lesson, we're going to learn how to use a navigational aid called VOR. VOR is short for Very High Frequency Omnidirectional Radio Range, which is a mouthful. As you learned in ground school, VORs are radio aids to navigation. To use the VOR, you tune the frequency for the VOR you want to use in the VHF nav radio and listen to the Morse code identifier. Once you have verified you have the correct station tuned, the VOR indicator will tell you where the airplane is relative to the VOR station.
Guys, I already forget how to zoom out.
We're going to use the Payne Airport VOR today. It's located in Everett, Washington. That's where they build the 747s, you know. I've already tuned the radio and identified the VOR station for you. You can learn how to do that in the ground school material. We're about 6 miles south of the Payne VOR station. How do I know I'm 6 miles away? Because the Payne VOR also has DME. DME stands for Distance Measuring Equipment. The name kind of says it all, doesn't it? How it works is best described as magic,
I don't even remember.
And what it does is even better. It will tell us our distance from the VOR, our ground speed, and how long it will take us to get there. The DME indicator is on the upper right-hand corner of the instrument panel. It's the panel with 3 red numbers and a switch marked N1 and N2. The switch allows us to measure our distance from either nav radio 1 or nav radio 2. The first number is the distance to the station. The second is our ground speed relative to the station. And the third is the time it would take us to get there. Back to the VOR indicator. We want to continue northbound on the 360-degree course inbound to the station. So I'll set VOR number 1 to 360. As we pass over the station, we'll continue north for 3 DME and then head west a bit. Then we'll turn south to intercept the 090-degree course to the Payne VOR. This will head us back eastbound to the VOR station. On the VOR1 indicator, notice 360 is set at the top center and the to from indicator points up. This indicates the direction to the VOR station.
I haven't C4. I thought Darwin Project was out like a long time ago.
You're too low. Climb. I'm giving you control of the airplane. Ready? Maintain an altitude of 4,000 feet. Where necessary, make small corrections to keep the vertical needle centered in the VOR1 indicator to stay on course.
Come on, easy. I almost called it a car. Image is on open beta if I stated it correctly. That's awesome.
Everything is awesome.
Everything is cool when you're part of the team, boo. Everything is awesome when you're hosting my stream. Thank you, boo. I love you. Well, hopefully she's still on. I haven't got to see her because she's been out at PAX. But yeah, if she's still on, we will definitely host her tonight when we're done. Because she's usually on when we finish up for the evening. And she's one of my good friend streamers who are, you know, always on in the evening. So it's really nice to host her because I like her content. Plane's freaking out, man. That'll help. Ashla, hi. How are you? We got looted, guys. Already. We got looted already. Can I pull this way up here without breaking anything? Hopefully that's not in the screen. If it is, that's gonna suck. I guess I'll know in a minute.
Since that's not going well, I'm going to end this lesson
Oh,
now.
for crying out
I
loud.
want to suggest that you take this lesson again so we can practice these important piloting skills some more.
Oh, it's open beta this weekend. That's cool. Obligatory. Well, I didn't get to read the whole thing. Obligatory something loot. You are never obliged. Never. So is this the one I kept failing then? Is it indeed? Because I thought... Alright, well, even if it's not, clearly I need the help to practice. You have to keep the needle in the farthest right. In a certain location, like vertically in the middle of the thing. But the closer you get to your objective, the more difficult that is. So, alright, we need virtual cockpit, spacebar, mouse wheel. There we go. That's
in this
gonna help
lesson,
us.
we're going to learn how to use the navigational aid called VOR.
Don't
VOR
stop.
is short for Very High Frequency Omnidirectional Radio Range, which is a mouthful. As you learned in ground school, VORs are radio aids to navigation. To use the VOR, you tune the frequency for the VOR you want to use in the VHF nav radio and listen to the Morse code identifier. Once you have verified you have the correct station tuned, the VOR indicator will tell you where the airplane is relative to the VOR station.
Look at
We're going to
Rod
use the
just
Payne
leaning
Airport
on
VOR
that
today.
plane.
It's located in
What a
Everett,
cool guy
Washington.
he is.
That's where they build the 747s.
Oh, obligatory
I've already
Rod
tuned the
joke.
radio and identified the VOR station for you. You can learn how to do that in the ground school material.
See, we're already drifting
We're about
off.
6 miles south of
I
the
have no
Payne VOR
control.
station. How do I know I'm 6 miles away? Because the Payne VOR also has DME. DME stands for Distance Measuring Equipment. The name kind of says it all, doesn't it? How it works is best described as magic, and what it does is even better. It will tell us our distance from the VOR, our ground speed, and how long it will take us to get there. The DME indicator is on the upper right-hand corner of the instrument panel.
Yep, that's
It's the
this
panel
one here.
with 3 red numbers and a switch marked N1 and N2. The switch allows us to measure our distance from either nav radio 1 or nav radio 2. The first number is
Those
the
aren't
distance
red.
to the station. The second is our ground speed relative to the station. And the third is the time it would take us to get there. Back to the VOR indicator. We want to continue northbound on the 360-degree course inbound to the station. So I'll set VOR number 1 to 360. As we pass over the station, we'll continue north for 3 DME and then head west a bit. Then we'll
Okay.
turn south to intercept the
Whatever
090-degree
DME is,
course
right?
to the Payne VOR. This will head us back eastbound to the VOR station. On the VOR1 indicator, notice
Still can't fly.
360 is set at the
We're
top
getting really
center,
off
and the
course
to
already.
from indicator points up. This indicates the direction to the VOR station.
The thing is, it's
I'm
not
giving you
enough
control of the airplane. Ready? Maintain an altitude
to
of
turn right.
4,000
I need
feet.
to turn right
Where necessary, make small
and
corrections to
then
keep the
turn
vertical
back
needle
to the
centered
left
in
so
the
that I'm on the right
VOR1
heading.
indicator to stay on course. Turn left more.
And now I'm off the actual heading of 360, so he's mad at me. But look, it says you're too far left. And tick.
Remember to fly towards the needle to get it to center. The needle gets more sensitive as we get closer to the station, so make small corrections.
I'm
You're
making
too high.
huge
Descend.
correction.
Turn left more.
No. You said fly toward the needle. The needle is far to the right.
Slow down. Slow down.
We'll be fine. I see that loop message in there.
After we cross the VOR, continue outbound on the
We're closer. The
360
needle's getting
course
closer.
from the station.
It hasn't popped up on my thing here yet. Which, since it's not plugged in, there it is. Since it's not plugged in, is much closer today. The heck is that? Oh, it's airplanes. It's like a takeoff or a descent and an ascent, it looks like. Whoa, look at the... Whoa, wow. We must be right over it. Oh, now we're right on track. Fly the 360.
Now that we've passed the
I missed
station,
it.
notice that the indicator still reads 360, but the triangle in the bottom center now points down. This means we're heading outbound from the station on the 360-degree course.
I think it means that, and then this one here. I think. Fly the 360 for 3 miles. Maintain 4,000 feet. Now, it seems to me that I would actually fly opposite the needle, but that's not the case. What's going on? We got games in the chat. If you guys want to play some games while we fly, by all means. Feel free to play these. Your feet are just for fun here. Yeah, they're not used for anything else. The rankings and stuff people get, that's all based on how much time you spend here hanging out with us. Okay, so apparently I managed to get decently aligned originally. But I really did think that we finished this one. I thought it was one where I had to do a landing that I was screwing it up. Or that I had to do a specific turn. In fact, I'm certain it was the traffic pattern. Because he was telling me when to do the last turn. And I was so far off the runway. He's like, well, dude, that just sucked. Try again. Hey, boat. My arch enemy, the plane. An attack helicopter. I don't have any attack helicopters. And we're in a little Cessna.
Since that's not going well, I'm going to end this
What
lesson
now?
I'd like to suggest that you take this lesson again so we can practice these important piloting skills some more.
Rodman. What the hell? C4 shakes the magic compass. It directs you to the answer. Wait for a higher altitude. Oh, does Rod have a bod? Okay. Okay, so this is where I took over. I moved over, I shifted. And then we rotated, and then we flew on a straight line, and that was my job. Was my job not to fly in a straight line, guys? You're killing me, Rod. You're killing me. Boom. Is this you, Jack? No, this is Ricky. I'm being nice and responding, Ricky. I call him Rocky. You get to be Rocky today. I don't normally respond if you're trying to Facebook message me, guys, when I'm streaming, so don't get used to that, guys. Ain't gonna happen. Yeah, C4, you have to put a question, mate. It's not just gonna give you an answer to nothing. What is the answer to nothing, man? It's nothing. Alright, so let's try this once again.
In this lesson, we're going to learn how to use the navigational aid called VOR. VOR is short for Very High Frequency Omnidirectional Radio Range, which is a mouthful. As you learned in ground school, VORs are radio aids to navigation.
Yeah.
To use the VOR, you tune the frequency for the VOR you want to use in the VHF nav radio and listen to the Morse code identifier. Once you have verified you have the correct station tuned, the VOR indicator will tell you where the airplane is relative to the VOR station.
Okay, it's that one there.
We're going to use the Payne Airport VOR today. It's located in Everett, Washington.
What
That's
is
where
the
they build the
answer to nothing,
747s,
man?
you know. I've already tuned the radio
You may
and
rely
identified
on
the VOR station for you. You can learn how to do that in the ground school material. We're about 6 miles south of the Payne VOR station. How do I know I'm 6 miles away? Because the Payne VOR also has DME. DME stands for Distance Measuring Equipment. The name kind of says it all, doesn't it? How it works is best described as magic, and what it does is even better. It will tell us our distance from the VOR, our ground speed, and how long it will take us to get there. The DME indicator is on the upper right-hand corner of the instrument panel. It's the panel with 3 red numbers and a switch marked N1 and N2. The switch allows us to measure our distance from either nav radio 1 or nav radio 2. The
I
first
have
number
no
is
idea
the
what he's
distance
talking
to the
about. I
station.
don't have that in
The
here. It
second is
doesn't
our
exist.
ground speed relative to the station. And the third is the
I
time
really
it will
think
take
it's
us to
supposed to
get
be this
there.
first comm one.
Back
but
to the VOR indicator.
I didn't
We
know.
want to continue northbound on the 360-degree course inbound to the station. So I'll set VOR number 1 to 360. As we pass over the station, we'll continue north for 3 DME and then head west a bit. Then we'll turn south to intercept the 090-degree course to the Payne VOR.
Yeah, I'm going to
This
shut
will
off the
head us
nav
back
just so
eastbound
it's
to the VOR
quiet.
station. On the VOR1 indicator, notice 360
Wow, that's a pretty
is
funny
set
answer.
at the top center, and the to from indicator points up. This indicates the direction to the VOR station.
That's to from.
I'm giving you control of the airplane. Ready? Maintain an altitude of 4,000 feet. Where necessary, make small corrections to keep the vertical needle centered in the VOR1 indicator to stay on course. Turn left more.
Shut up, Rod. You know what you're talking about, man. What could one do for a Klondike bar? Reply, Hazy, try again.
Remember to fly towards the needle to get it to center. The needle gets more sensitive
Yeah, you want
as
me
we
to
get
fly
closer
to the needle,
station,
but
so
you
make
don't want
small
me
corrections.
to turn right. I don't understand what you want, Rod. Better not tell you now. Ouch.
Since that's not
Those are
going
some
well, I'm going to end this
Seriously?
lesson now. I'd like to suggest that you take this lesson again so we can practice these important piloting skills some more.
That's like 4 times we failed this, and now I know for a fact it was the traffic pattern one. And that is the downfall of these guys. Is not registering accurately enough, which is odd because it's a computer game. It shouldn't be an issue. It should know exactly where it wants you and exactly where you are. Therefore, it shouldn't be an issue at all. Let's try the next one. I know I failed this one. This is the one I remember now that we were actually on. I failed twice at the end of the stream last time. Hey, Superchard. Hey, Silly. Could you get me some water, dude? It was right next to where he was sitting.
In this lesson, you're going to learn how to fly in the vicinity of an airport. There's a method to the madness of approaching an
Didn't
airport.
Rod fail
It's
you
called
like this
the
last?
traffic
He
pattern,
did.
and it helps keep
But we
airplanes from
eventually
running
got
into
it.
one another. It has 5 major segments or legs: departure, crosswind, downwind, base, and final. Remember way back in student lesson 2 when we talked about how important it is to maintain your heading and bank control?
Yep.
This is where it pays off. There's a lot to do in a very short time in a traffic pattern, which is why studying the ground school was so important.
I
Let's
did
get
that
flying so
totally.
you can see what I mean.
I didn't just
We're
skip
on
the last
runway
one out of
19
rage
at
and click
Bremerton
on the next
National
one.
Airport.
That's for sure.
The traffic pattern altitude here is 1,500 feet. Your mission is to take off, climb to 1,500 feet, fly a complete traffic pattern, and then return to land back on the same runway. Okay, you've got the airplane. Slowly add power with the throttle and release the brakes. When the airspeed gets to about 55 knots, ease back on the stick to raise the nose a little and fly off the runway.
Oh, he gave it to me in the dirty cup. That's lovely. Lovely, that is.
Pull back on the stick. Okay, we're on the departure leg.
This is filthy. Okay, 1,500 feet. Heck yeah, I as soon as I put it in my mouth, I was like, oh no, this is not clean. It's mostly on the outside, so it's not like I'm gonna die, but ew.
Pull back on the stick.
Shut up, Rod. I will kick your butt out of the airplane. The bartender mod C4 is trying to get a team together for a Mile High Land Party, guys. Join in, have some fun.
When we reach 1,100 feet, I want you to make a 90-degree left turn to the east, which is a heading of 100 degrees. When we reach 1,500 feet, level off and accelerate to about 100 knots. Turn right more.
The traffic pattern on the thing was left. Oh, I'm gonna murder some peoples. Oh, guys, medicine makes stuff taste like crap.
Okay.
No, forget you. Continue flying.
Now we're on the crosswind leg. We'll
What?
fly this for about 30 seconds, then turn left onto the downwind leg. You're too low. Climb. Speed up. Slow down.
You're too low. Speed up. Slow down. What the hell? I just intentionally grounded the aircraft, and he's like, alright, good job. Now we're on the crosswind. Like, dude, all I had to do was fly in a straight line before, and you gave me crap. Ragey about Rod tonight, guys. Did I say I was going to complete all these? Because, oh my God.
In this lesson, you're going to learn how to fly in the vicinity of an airport. There's a method to the madness of approaching an airport. It's called the traffic pattern, and it helps keep airplanes from running into one another. It has 5 major segments or legs: departure, crosswind, downwind, base, and final.
I do watch
Remember
new
way
Doctor
back
Who.
in
Doctor
student
Who's
lesson
my
2 when we
favorite
talked about how
show
important it is to
pretty much.
maintain your heading and bank control? This is where it pays off. There's a lot to do in a very short time.
I haven't
in a
really
traffic
watched
pattern,
too much of the
which is why studying the ground
classic
school
ones
was
at all,
so
so.
important. Let's get flying so you can see what I mean. We're on runway 19 at Bremerton National Airport. The traffic pattern altitude here is 1,500 feet. Your mission is to take off, climb to 1,500 feet, fly
It's
a complete
2018
traffic pattern, and then
C4.
return
It's
to land
2018.
back on the same
Hello,
runway.
Dragon Lord. I hope you brought some dragons, because we're
You've
going
got
to
the airplane.
roast Rod tonight.
Slowly add power with the throttle and release the brakes. When the airspeed gets to about 55 knots, ease back on the stick to raise the nose a little and fly off the runway.
Yeah, technically it is. Because the Christmas special came out on the 27th of December here in the United States. So.
Okay, we're on the departure leg.
But, I mean, the season probably won't start until, like, late next spring. Or late this spring. And welcome to the channel, The First Artist. Say hi to Addie.
Hello, Addie.
So, a 90-degree turn to the west.
When we reach 1,100 feet, I want you to make a 90-degree left turn to the east, which is a heading of 100
Okay, that's
degrees.
why. Oh, I turned too much.
When we reach 1,500 feet, level off and accelerate to about 100
Nah,
knots.
see, for anyone who really likes Doctor Who, doesn't care which Doctor it is, there's a cycle. There's a cycle. Where you hate the new guy, can't possibly be as good as the old one. And then...
Turn left.
Oh, I love this guy, and he can't possibly ever be replaced. And then... Yeah, that's
okay,
pretty much it.
Good job. Now we're on the crosswind leg. We'll fly this for about 30 seconds, then turn left onto the downwind leg. When we've reached 100 knots, pull the throttle back to about 2,400 RPM. You're too high. Descend.
Sleek! Hey man, how are you?
Start a left turn to 010 degrees for the downwind leg now. This will take us parallel to the runway about half a mile east. You're too high.
010.
Descend.
I'm trying to send, but you want me to go 100 knots at full power. I can't do that. Oh man, Rod is on my nerves today. The game is not registering shit right. It's Stop climbing! There's no way. I'm at half power, pointed at the freaking ground. And
Since that's not going
compass
well,
didn't...
I'm going to end this lesson now. I'd like to suggest that you take this lesson again so we can practice.
Guys, give me a minute. Okay, it was my fault. It was my fault. I just watched the stupid thing.
Important piloting skills some more.
I just watched the playback on my tablet, and it is my fault. I just didn't roll out early enough. When I was watching it on my computer, it looked to me as though it wasn't updating. The compass wasn't updating the way it should have been. I saw it on the screen, though. We'll give it another go.
In this lesson, you're going to learn how to fly in the vicinity of an airport. There's a method
I'm
to the
getting over
madness of
being
approaching
ill,
an airport.
so
It's
I'm
called
a little
the
sore.
traffic pattern, and it helps keep
but
airplanes
I'm
from
doing
running
so
into one
much
another.
better.
It has 5 major segments or legs: departure,
We're definitely going to make
crosswind,
sure we take our breaks
downwind,
tonight, though, so I can
base,
get up and walk
and
around
final.
again.
Remember
When I
way
took my
back
break
in
the other
student
day, I
lesson
could
2
barely
when we talked
stand
about
up
how
at
important it
10:30.
is to maintain
It
your
was
heading
bad,
and bank
so.
control? This is where it pays off. There's a lot to do in a very short time in a traffic pattern.
Good luck, C4.
Which is why studying the ground school was so important. Let's get flying so you can see what I mean. We're on runway 19er at Bremerton National Airport. The traffic pattern altitude here is 1,500 feet. Your mission is to take off, climb to 1,500 feet, fly a complete traffic pattern, and then return to land back on the same runway. Okay, you've got the airplane. Slowly add power with the throttle and release the brakes.
Slow.
When the airspeed gets to about 55 knots, ease back on the stick to raise the nose a little and fly off the runway.
No, I actually have an illness that causes me severe pain, and
Okay,
yesterday I
we're on
actually
the
went to the
departure leg.
doctor. He gave me some meds to take, so we'll see how it goes. He said I should be right as rain in 2 or 3 days of taking the meds. Well, it is a lot of instructions going on at the same time. However, like we're going to come up on 1,000 feet, so he's going to say, hey, at 1,100 feet, turn left, continue to climb, reach a level off.
When we reach 1,100 feet, I want you to make a 90-degree left turn to the east, which is a heading of 100 degrees. When we reach 1,500 feet,
There's
level
another
off and
loop
accelerate
coming in.
to
I'm
about
not going to be able to
100
read that
knots.
while I try and fly this. I don't know. You must think I'm some sort of magician. I can't even get through the flight lesson, let alone read a loot and get through a flight lesson, mate. What's my heading supposed to be? Not that far.
Okay,
Ugh.
good job. Now we're on the crosswind
Yeah, except for
leg.
I
We'll fly
just
this
gave
for about
everybody
30
whiplash.
seconds, then turn left onto the downwind leg.
Royosta is finished for loot.
When we reach
Royosta.
100 knots, pull the throttle back to about 2,400 RPM.
I'm going to pull it back now. Hopefully.
Start a left turn to 010 degrees for the downwind leg now.
Okay, this is where I had the
This will
problem
take
before.
us parallel to the runway about half a mile east.
010 never came up. Like it's slowing down for me. 5, 6, approaching 3. Okay, roll out.
Turn right more.
No, you said 10. Oh, and oh wow. All right, I didn't roll out early enough. He said about 20 degrees because I was
You're
at a
too
20
high.
degree bank.
Descend. This is the downwind leg. We'll fly it until we're just past the far end of the runway, in fact, about 45 degrees from it. If you look out your left window, you'll see that we're about even with it. You're too high. Descend.
I'm trying to descend. I'm also trying to keep my speed below 100 miles an hour. Okay, we're just going to go half throttle and see what happens. Like Mort said, it had to be me. Anyone else might have gotten it wrong.
If you
Congratulations,
look out the left
C4.
window, you can see that we're about 45 degrees out from the end of the runway.
Yeah, if my neck
Turn
moved
left
that
to
far.
start the base leg. Roll out from your turn on a heading of 280 degrees. You're too low.
280. I'm
Climb.
not too low. Oh my god. Dude, I barely tripped 1400. Relax, Rod.
You're too
Relax.
low. Climb.
What's my heading supposed to be? 280?
You're too low. Climb.
Chill, Rod.
Speed up.
You can't... Well, I mean, you could. At full power only.
Fly this heading until we're almost even with runway 19er again.
We talk about we
Reduce power
passed it 3
1500
miles
RPM
back.
and add 10 degrees of flaps. Start a descent of about 500 feet per minute. Turn left to line up with runway 19er.
Look at that. There's no way we can line up with that. This is the problem we had before. This is the problem.
Lower your flaps.
There we go. Flaps. Now we have to do a 180 and then swerve in. He's going to be pissed. That scared you. Hi, Sarah.
Turn right more.
Dude, I can't turn right. You passed the airport by 3 miles. I have to be... It's not going to phase me in this kind of thing. He's going to give
Turn
us
right
crap
more.
before we can land. I was like, come on now. When we're about even, we're going to turn. When we're about even, he says. It's a great button for HauntTuber. Oh, yeah. The forest got an update. I don't know what it is. Okay, so I should have turned earlier. But mine was still better
Reduce
than
the
his.
power again, and let's slow down some more in level flight. When the airspeed reaches 75 knots, add another 10 degrees of flaps.
Dude, you know I'm like right above the air.
This is the final approach leg. Go ahead and set up for a regular landing. Lower your flaps.
Dude, we're
Don't
about to
forget
hit
set
the
the flaps at 30
ground.
degrees and remain on the glide slope.
Since you crashed, I'm on the flipping runway. Look at this nonsense he had me fly. This little bit was kind of my own fault, but friggin' A! Yeah, there was a force update. We need an FU rod button. Oh my god. Guys, I don't know if I can handle this tonight. You can't go before he prompts you, or it's like, hey, you crashed. So, what the hell? I'm gonna kill me a rod. Pick him up, plane at 1,500 feet.
In this lesson, you're going to learn how to fly in the vicinity of an airport. There's a method to the madness of approaching an airport. It's called the traffic pattern, and it helps keep airplanes from running into one another. It has 5 major segments or legs: departure, crosswind, downwind, base, and final. Remember way back in student lesson 2 when we talked about how important it is to maintain your heading and bank control? This is where it pays off. There's a lot to do in a very short time in a traffic pattern, which is why studying the ground school was so important. Let's get flying so you can see what I mean. We're on runway 19er at Bremerton National Airport.
And you can't skip the intros,
The pattern
ever.
altitude here is 1,500 feet. Your mission is to take off, climb to 1,500 feet, fly a complete traffic pattern, and then return to land back on the same runway.
Let's face it, it's not Rod's fault, it's the computer Dave's fault.
You've got the airplane. Slowly add power with the throttle and release the brakes. When the airspeed gets to about 55 knots, ease back on the stick to raise the nose a little and fly off the runway. Okay, we're on the departure leg.
So I'm going to try and do everything slowly. We can get to 1,500 feet really quickly. But I'm going to try and keep our rate of ascent slow. I'm going to do all the turns at 10 degrees of bank so that it puts us farther out from the airstrip and hope the computer can keep up with that. Yeah, maybe the game is fine, it just can't handle me doing it while I'm streaming. It's being taxed too much. That is certainly a possibility.
When we reach 1,100 feet, I want you to make a 90-degree left turn to the east, which is a heading of 100 degrees. When we reach 1,500 feet, level up and accelerate to about 100 knots.
I need to roll out of my turn at supposedly 110. We're going to roll out at 120.
Turn left more.
See, why did that make no difference?
Okay, good job. Now we're on the crosswind leg. We'll fly this for about 30 seconds, then turn left onto the downwind leg. When we've reached 100 knots, pull the throttle back to about 2,400 RPM. You're too
Stop
high. Descend.
climbing. I'm trying, Rod. Any slight flaw,
Start a
boom!
left turn
it
to
comes around.
010 degrees for the downwind leg now. This will take us parallel to the runway about half a mile east.
At 10 degrees of bank, we should turn out at 020, 20 degrees on the
You're
compass
too high. Descend.
in order to come out on target.
Turn left more.
I am turning left more. I haven't started turning left, or haven't stopped turning left, so just give it a minute. Eduardo, I have one person we may raid. Maybe later.
This is the downwind leg. We'll fly it until we're just past the far end of the runway.
We're gonna
In fact,
roll out,
about
'cause he
45
said we're at
degrees
10.
from it.
There we go. $100 knots, 1,500 feet, straight and level flight on a 010 heading. I swear, if this gets messed up, Super Matthew. Alright, I'll check him out later. We're not going to raid him tonight. It's just not going to happen. For two reasons. One, I only do the hosts and raids on Mixer because I can get to them on my computer. And on YouTube, I would definitely have, well, for any stream platform, not just YouTube.
If you look out your left window, you'll see that we're about even with the end of the runway.
But I screen everyone before I'm willing to raid them, unless I trust the individual giving me the name. Like I trust Sarah. She knows my content. She knows what I approve of and don't approve of, and I trust her enough that she wouldn't give me someone to host at the end of the evening that I didn't like. She knows the kind of people I like. Approve and disapprove is the wrong words. It's just the kind of content
If you
I
look
like.
out the
I
left
like
window,
people who
you can
interact
see
with
that
their
we're about
audiences.
45 degrees out from the end of the runway.
I'm not gonna look because I
Turn
don't
left
care,
to
Rob.
start the base leg. Roll out from your turn on a heading of 280 degrees.
Okay, 280 it is. It's 10 degrees off of east or west for those people who are actually intelligent and know
left
which
more.
way we're going. I am turning.
You're too low. Climb.
I am a little too low. Alright. I'm fixing the low and still turning left. Never stop turning left, Rod. So, chill.
Fly this heading until we're almost even with runway
Roll
19er again.
And okay. That doesn't look right at all. Maybe. We'll see.
Reduce
Yeah.
power to 1500 RPM and add 10 degrees of flaps. Start a descent of about 500 feet per minute. Turn left to line up with runway 19er.
Thank you, Boo. I won't forget my break. Means you need to be in bed in 10 minutes, guys. So the heading's 190. I'll do a little bit sharper of a turn because I think I need to. We're still past it. Still
Reduce the
past
power
it.
again and let's slow down some more in level flight. When the airspeed reaches 75 knots, add another 10 degrees of flaps. This is the final approach leg. Go ahead and set up for a regular landing. Lower your flaps. Turn right more. Don't forget to set the flaps at 30 degrees and remain on the glide slope.
What's going on? Sarah Foster's last stream was PUBG and Fortnite are dumb, Koopo.
You're too low. Increase power.
Okay, I have power up a little bit, and I will hold the nose up get us on the correct glide path. A little more power because we're still dropping in altitude.
You're too low. Increase power.
I've got it. I got it, man. I'm increasing power. There we go. Now we're too freaking high. Getting dangerously low and a little bit too far off.
We're almost there. Reduce power to idle, keep the wings level, and hold the nose just a bit above the horizon until touchdown.
Okay, above the horizon, I'm going to say is above the ground, not above the trees.
Stay on the runway.
Seriously?
Nice job. Check that the power
That
is
was
at idle,
okay?
and press the period key to activate the brakes. Come to a complete stop on the runway. Turn left more.
Turn left for what? I'm on the runway. Is that what I needed?
Pull the throttle back more. Slow down. That was a good effort. However, you landed off the runway and taxied to it, and frankly, that makes air traffic control a bit nervous.
I didn't
Pull the
hear him say the
throttle back
taxi
more.
thing. You can't tell me to stop if you want me off the frickin' runway. Oh, no, he's... Well, look, my bubble is a little better. This looks much more acceptable. It's still wonky on this end a lot. So this one was off. I turned when he told me to, rather than when the indicators... I started turns and ended turns when Rod told me to, rather than when the indicators said it was proper. So, just as on a busy highway, the tremendous volume of aircraft flying in the skies. Hold on, I haven't read. Sarah still has VODs. Why is C4? Why are you sorry about VODs? You like gameplay people, no cursing people, nothing like that. It's not that, Eduardo. I curse all the time. I try not to in my stream. That's me. That's it. And curses slip out. As far as content, yeah, it's usually video games. I like people who interact with their audiences. I have a bunch of friends like Sarah, like well, Image is super chill. She's awesome. But like Pirate King and frickin', man, my brain is fried. I'm sorry I can't remember anyone's name right now. Lag Addicts and Kirsch and freaking Lost and everybody else. They all curse, guys. All of them. Well, maybe not Lost. I know he does curse. I just don't think he like ever does it on a stream. I don't know. He may not curse ever. I don't remember. But like Mythic, all those guys, they all swear. I have no problem with that. I just don't want to do it on my stream. And I host them all the time. Okay, when I'm not streaming, I usually host someone. Now, I've been terrible about it for the past month and a half because of the holidays and being sick. So, yeah, so don't stress. Baker, hey man, how much Rod we seen tonight? We seen Rod get kicked the frick out the plane and smash on the runway about 18 times so far. Five minutes. That means shut it off and go get ready. You have to brush your teeth and, change your clothes, go to the bathroom, and spend 45 days in there. Baker, Rod has been ticking me off. His instructions and the instrument readings are not coming up accurately in sync. In order to finish the traffic pattern, which we just did, barely, and I missed the runway, I had to do everything when Rod said, not when the instruments read the appropriate numbers. So it was a bit of a mess. And it's making my tummy hurt. You guys that were here the other night, what is today? Today's Friday. I streamed on Wednesday, I think. You guys that were here the other night saw the severe pain, especially at the end. Just a heads up, on Thursday, I went and I saw the doctor. He gave me some meds. And I should be right as rain tomorrow, he says. 3 days tops on the meds. And I should be good. So we'll see. So please check out this opportunity and read air traffic control articles. I know all about air traffic control. Thanks, Baker. I appreciate it. I don't know jack shit about air traffic control. Inappropriate content. No, Eduardo, I'm not like that. I'm not one to judge inappropriate content. Everyone likes different things. And on Mixer, at the very least, you can mark your stream appropriately. Okay? You got a bunch of freaking half-naked people running around your game. Mark it as adult, and who cares? That's fine. That's what you guys want to watch? Go watch. Now, there are limits, because, I mean,
with flying the
PUBG's lobby is all half-naked people.
The air traffic control system
There's also a lot of murder in that game,
flights.
so, you know.
We're sitting on the ramp at Renton Field near Seattle,
listen to
Washington.
him, so I know what's
In
going
this
on.
lesson, we'll taxi, take off, and land at another airport while communicating with air traffic control.
Ooh,
Now, you've done your homework, right?
No.
Press the accent key or the scroll lock key to display the air traffic control window.
I think it's
The air traffic
that
control
one.
window appears with a menu of messages. Press accent or scroll lock again and the air traffic control window hides. You can display or hide the window anytime you want. It will automatically appear when messages are sent to you from air traffic control. You know how to display the air traffic
Try and
control
put it
window,
down
so
there.
if it's hidden, display it. Note that the first line in the ATC window reads, "Choose an option for Renton Ground."
Yes,
Below that,
Rod!
you have two choices in the menu, but I don't want you to choose either of these just yet.
Why?
A great
Why,
tool in
Rod?
Flight Simulator that will help you manage the radios is the auto-tune feature. Flight Simulator automatically tunes the radios for you. You can also tune the radios manually if you want to, but anytime you select items from the ATC menu that would require a frequency change, the radio will automatically be tuned to the next frequency for you. You can choose menu items by pressing the corresponding number on the top row of the computer keyboard. Today's flight
But
will be
not
made
on the
under
numpad,
VFR
it
or
doesn't
visual
work.
flight rules, and to get the local weather, we'll listen to the ATIS, otherwise known as Automatic Terminal Information Service at Renton Municipal Airport. In a moment, I want you to tune and listen to the ATIS. By
Says he's
selecting
an author,
ATIS from the
humorist,
menu,
and
the
other stuff I
frequency
can't
will be tuned
recall.
automatically, and
He has
that's
a
why the
resume
feature
in
is
the
called
game?
auto-tune. The broadcast repeats over and over, so feel free to listen to it until the message makes sense. When you are finished listening to the ATIS, press 1. Go ahead and press 2 on the top row of the keyboard to select Tune Renton ATIS on 126.95.
Visibility greater than 20 miles. Sky conditions clear. Temperature 5. I fucked it up. And I swore. 1-5. Okay.
VFR aircraft say direction of flight. All aircraft read back hold short instructions. Advise controller on initial contact you have Bravo. Renton Airport information.
Okay, let's tune ground
Okay,
control.
now that you've tuned the ground frequency, notice that you have new options in the menu.
Shh.
When you
Ground
select
control.
an
Rob
option,
was talking.
you'll hear the pilot request, "That's you," and then the ground controller's response. The flight to Payne takes us north, so press the 4 key.
Renton ground. Cessna November 760 Papa. Lima.
No, it's Whiskey Oscar Victor Echo.
To the active. Departure to the north. Cessna November 760 Papa Lima. Taxi to and hold short of runway 15 via taxiway Alpha. Contact tower on 124.7 when ready. Taxi 2 and hold short runway 15 via taxiway Alpha. Cessna 0 Papa Lima.
Control right bracket.
Did you notice the pilot text was orange and the controller
I
text
actually have
was
to
green?
trigger it
When the
now.
controller talks to you, he or she is usually expecting a
We've been
response.
looted. Rob Machado, the man we all wish we could be. Rob Machado, modern Renaissance man. Select one, acknowledge taxi clearance, which I already did, then press control right.
We've got the okay, so let's taxi to the north end of runway 15. It's to the left.
Thank you. That's important bit there. Knowing which direction to taxi. Hey, we got a Fortnite ad. Take that, Sarah.
When you get to the runway, stop just short of the runway and select Request Takeoff VFR.
Slow the heck down, Joyce. Okay, we're on Alpha. We're going the whole way to the end? Okay. Crap, I missed it. I saw the thing, but I missed the message. What did it say, C4? I know it was you. Rob Machado leaves the room, and the ladies do too. Oh, okay. Hold short runway 15, taxi Alphas. 0 pod. Said go the whole way to the end. We're going the whole way to the end. Plundra is Swedish for loot. Okay. Makes sense. Sounds like plunder. Done. Control right bracket.
You probably noticed that after getting your takeoff clearance, the menu once again included an acknowledgement. If you delay acknowledging the clearance, the controller asks you if you copied or heard the message. After you acknowledge the takeoff clearance, get rolling down the runway. You can close or move the air traffic control.
Kind of cool. Sounds like it has similar routes with Plunder. Yeah.
Ready for takeoff. North departure. Cessna November 760 Papa Lima cleared for takeoff. Runway 15 north departure. Approved. Cleared for takeoff. Runway 15 Cessna 0 Papa Lima.
Okay, now since we came down the whole way to the left, we're obviously going to go ahead and take off to the right, which would be north, because we requested north takeoff. So let's head south. Sure.
The menu now reads, currently no message to transmit to Renton Tower on 124.7.
Something
as soon as
like
you're
that,
off the ground, however, you have 2 messages to choose from. 1, request touch and go. 2, request full stop landing.
Bartender Mod C4 has been
You
flying
could
for
use either of those if you
184
wanted
hours.
to come back and land at Renton
Apparently
right
flying
away. I'm going to take control
58,599
and fly
feet.
around for a bit while you drink
Oh,
your coffee.
Jesus Christ. I'm trying to fix the plane, man. It's just rolling to the left. I was like, what the hell? And Rod's like, oh, well, by the way, I took control. We're leaving. Fine, Rod. My Bourbon Brother Baker has challenged all of you to jump. You have 2 minutes. Type exclamation mark jump to join in, guys. Get on it. Rod is flying. Sit back and listen. So I do know why, but they Double E's. Hey man, how you doing? How you doing, Double Easy? I am raging at Rod tonight, man. Just, wow. On the nerves. On the nerves. Is there anyone here who is chatting it up and I missed them? I do. Your name is easy to remember.
Mercer Island ahead of you now, and the city of Bellevue slightly to the right. Before you get to the north end of Mercer Island, the tower controller is going to tell you that you're leaving the Renton airspace and that you should change frequencies.
Okay, that's the island. I do see it. In fact, I do. 10 seconds to jump, guys. Get in. There's only 300 feet at risk. Come on.
WingsOverEden.
Thank you, thank you. Appreciate the compliments. I do, I do. When airspace changes, tune Seattle approach 120.1.0. 120.10. Congratulations, C4, 900 feet. Do you? But do you? No, I don't know who the hell you are. What are you doing here? Alright, request Class B airspace transition. It becomes available. Control right bracket.
The controller told you to squawk. No, that doesn't mean you should flap your wings and make chicken sounds. It means the numeric code approach control gave you should be dialed into your transponder. The easiest way for you to do that is just let auto-tune do it for you. Press 1 to acknowledge the squawk code, and it's done.
There, okay. Until you actually hit control bracket, the request Class B airspace transition didn't even come up.
4 miles north of
I'm working on doing all the trainings double easy.
clearance to transition Bravo airspace.
But I've been ragey tonight.
60 Papa Lima, Seattle.
The instructions and the instruments aren't meshing accurately, and it's driving me nuts. So I've been trying to follow Rod's commands, like when to turn, when to stop turning, and that worked for the flight pattern that I failed twice last time.
Miles northeast of Boeing 2000, cleared through the Bravo airspace.
Okay.
Approach control told us that they can see us on radar and told us where we are. If the location they described was not where we knew ourselves to be, we'd know the controller was looking at the wrong radar target.
That'd be
If you want to
hilarious.
hear that message again, select Say Again from the menu. Otherwise, press 1 to acknowledge the radar contact.
Yeah, you do. Already did. And now we'll control bracket thing again.
If there was other traffic up here that was in conflict with our flight, we'd now get advisories from the approach controller. To make things simple today, we told all the other pilots to stay home. The sky is all ours. You're starting to get the idea, right? You make a request, ATC responds, you respond, and
acknowledge.
so on.
Yeah.
The menu always changes to display choices that are appropriate for the situation. For example, now the menu choices are different, but we don't want to choose any of these. We could if they fit our plans, but we're going to land at Snohomish or Payne Field.
Rod is such a prize.
You know what? Let's just close the air traffic control window for now if you want. Press the accent key or the scroll lock to
Rod,
close
it's
the ATC
done.
window.
God, you're so slow.
That beautiful
It's
lake
like that
below
new
us is Lake
Verizon commercial,
Washington.
guys,
At
where the
the
guy
north
just
end is
keeps
Kenmore
going
Air
and
Harbor.
going and
I'll
going,
just let you
and
fly in
everybody in
silence
the
for a while.
audience and everybody at home that's not part of the commercial frickin' is like done listening, and they're like, yeah, it's Verizon, move on, next. And he's like, but wait, there's more. They truncated a few of them. The full-length one, man, I can't stand it. Have you guys seen that commercial? Everyone's seen that commercial. If you're on YouTube, you've seen that commercial for sure. If you're on Mixer and Mixer's your entire life, you haven't seen it because Mixer doesn't have ads. But at least for me. Or yet. As far as I know, there's supposed to be ads or sponsorship or something available at some point. It might already be there. It might just be for members. Obviously, I'm not a member yet. Hopefully, we'll get there. It'd be awesome to be a member. The problem is, about Mixer doesn't care if you're a member and stream on other services. Other services like Twitch and YouTube do care. If you become a member, they refuse you the ability to stream on other locations without voiding your agreement. This is really chill, man. Rod is the prize. We should drop him in the... What is this? Is this a river? I don't think so. It might just be a lake. It looks like... Yeah, it's a lake. A weird lake. I mean, the ocean could be way the hell off over there and I wouldn't know. Hunter Northcutt, how you doing, man? Been a while. Hi, remember me from last stream? Yeah, obviously. I love how you guys get in. Hey, you remember me? Yeah, sometimes. Sometimes no. So, if that's ever the case, the no bit, don't take it personally. Hard to keep track of that shit. Man, this training is easy. I'm liking this one. Rod's getting some of my, I'm starting to like Rod a little bit more now. Hands-free flying. This is an autopilot. But Hunter, I like how you were here for the last one, and I do remember your name because Northcutt was unusual. But I liked how you were here for one stream. It's been 21 days, I believe, since I streamed that stream, and you jumped in wanting to know if I remember. I try, man. I really try to remember everyone, but I can't possibly. And most people don't chat, to be honest. Okay, right now the counter's at like 861 on the stream. I didn't do math today to see if that was accurate. I was doing other stuff before the stream started. Oh, I forgot to load up Nightbot. I was hoping that the commands would work, but if YouTube's broken, it won't even load up my frickin' thumbnails. Maybe Nightbot, that's why Nightbot wasn't working either. So, yeah, I guess this one's just kind of chill. I see some Vassy lights up ahead, so there's a good chance that's the airport we're headed to. Means there'll only be a couple more minutes, guys. I know it can get a little boring just watching me do nothing. It's probably much more entertaining when I'm sitting here raging at Rod. Where are you flying? Jimmy the Lad. I don't know. We left Bremerton. I forget where we're headed to. Is it in here right now? Seattle. We're headed to Seattle. So that is definitely an inlet, not a lake, because the ocean's just beyond there. So we're at Bremerton, and now we're going to land at Seattle. I don't know if Rod's going to make us land and fly the traffic pattern or what. He made us take off, but then he's been flying the whole time otherwise. We've been dealing with air traffic control, which I'm sure going to come up here soon. He told me to close it, but I'm opening it up. I want to be very, very clear, guys, that I've never fully completed all the training in FSX for this reason. The stuff, the problems we were having earlier on both of those freaking lessons, that stuff has always been a problem in FSX. And unfortunately, for me, it looks like I see the loot. Who the hell are you? What the heck is C4? That's an explosive, man. That's a dumb thing. Yeah, my. How was your day? It's off and on. I'm feeling better. I appreciate you guys asking. I'm feeling a lot better. I actually went out with Boo and stuff when she went shopping today. We got a looted message for Warhammer. That's kind of cool. I'm not gonna play it. I don't know how to pronounce things in German. Loot in German is German for loot. By C4. So we went out, we did a little shopping. We got curtains for the rest of the house. We've been here a little over a year, and we finally got curtains for like 99% of the house now. And some curtain rods. We bought a new rug for the walkway, a runner, but it's only 5 feet long. It's like the shortest runner I've ever freaking seen. I prefer one that was 15 feet. So we're gonna get another one, at least one more. But I'll probably get 2 more. But one might be plastic or rubber because of the crappy wet weather and wet, snowy weather we have. So that was a long answer to your question, Hunter. Thank you for asking. I'm doing much better after being severely ill. How are you doing? Yeah, I can't really pronounce these either. Thanks, C4. Okay, Rod, you drive me nuts, man. You're not lined up for anything, Rod, and unless that's not Seattle. That might not be Seattle, guys. It's obviously not. We would already be in descent. I'm a moron. Wow. He said this one would take 25 minutes. I think that's what it said in the ground school. Glad to hear it, Hunter. I think it's kind of a fun idea, though. What, the saying loots in different languages? Absolutely. I'm interested to know why the air gets super choppy every time we go over an airport. I want to know if that's like a real life thing. Okay, so I thought we would be landing, but clearly we're not. Instead, that's not Seattle. And I guess it kind of doesn't look like Seattle. It has one runway and then like one kind of runway. And Seattle should be enormous as far as the airport goes. Did anyone bring me any riddles today? I could use a good riddle. Yeah, even though it's Google Translate. Well, I mean, you could always, on Google, you can always use Google Translate to pronounce them for you. No problem, Hunter. See you in a few minutes. C4, good luck starting to play, man. Oh, better luck next time. Okay, fun facts time, guys. I got a list, 100 fun facts from July of 2011. No problem, Hunter. Relax. Take your time. First fun fact, banging your head against the wall burns 150 calories an hour. Also causes concussions, obvious brain damage, and potentially death. Okay. Acknowledge.
1200, frequency change approved. Cessna 0 Papa Lima.
Okay, I guess we'll tune. Okay, we're on YB.
Whidbey approach. Cessna
Whidbey?
760 Papa
Whidbey.
Lima is type Cessna Skyhawk 4 miles north of Payne. Request flight following. Cessna, November 760, Papa Lima, would be approach, squawk
0550 of 7. For those of us who can read,
0557, Cessna 0, Papa Lima.
wyvern means dragon, but actually means worm or worm. Yes, it does. It means worm.
2000, altimeter 2, niner 2.
Acknowledge, Rod's flying, so I ain't gotta worry about that crap. This is a long flight. Holy crap. Okay, so if my alarm goes off for our break and this isn't over, we are going to pause it and go on break. Okay? I need to make sure I get up and walk around. Alright, fun fact number 2. None of these are verified by me. This is an article I found on some random ad-ridden website, so if it's not true, oh well. So, let me know if that's the case. Oh man, hiccups now. Yeah. If I start talking, am I going to hiccup again? According to this, in the UK it's illegal to eat mince pies on Christmas Day. Don't know why. Mince pie is good. Pteranophobia is a fear of being tickled by feathers. When hippos are upset, their sweat turns red. A flock of crows is known as a murder. I don't know why that became so popular. It's like, raise your hand in the chat. Don't tell everybody what it is. Raise your hand in the chat if you know what an aglet is. That became a popular thing too. Like, everybody was like, haha, a group of crows called a murder. And like, haha, this is an aglet. Like anyone cares. I'd ask a Brit, but it's like 4 a.m. there. Yeah, well, we have guys that will show up. You watch. The average woman uses her height and lipstick every 5 years. Ew. What else we got? 29th of May is officially Put a Pillow on Your Fridge Day. It may be, but where and why? It's not international Put a Pillow on Your Fridge Day. It's not even national Put a Pillow on Your Fridge Day. So this isn't even something they do in an entire state/country. Okay? This is some local stupid thing, I'm betting. Cherophobia, C-H-E-R-O, cherophobia is the fear of fun. And you're the only one that knows C4? Okay, the aglet's that little plastic bit in the end of your shoestring on a shoelace. If you lift a kangaroo's tail off the ground, it can't hop. If you lift a kangaroo's tail off the ground, it's dead. Of course it can't hop. Because if you get anywhere near a kangaroo to lift its tail off the ground, 1, you're in Australia, you'll likely be arrested because they're an endangered species and protected. And 2, it'll probably kick your ass. Human saliva has a boiling point 3 times that of regular water. Bananas are curved because they grow towards the sun. I don't see how this is possible, but this claims billy goats urinate on their own heads to smell more attractive to females. What the hell? Joseph Mann, November 815, November Whiskey. Tuned in for a shortwave frequency crosswave check. How is everyone this week? Happy weekend. Joseph, so glad to see you again, man. How are you? We're still doing the training with Rod, and I was ragey earlier, but this is just a long, slow flight where Rod's doing all the flying. So, I'm reading fun facts from 2011. The person who invented the frisbee was cremated and made into a frisbee after he died. Okay, I guarantee that one's BS, guys. Okay, if you guys don't know the very simple history of a frisbee, frisbee was someone's last name. They used it when they started a company that made disposable pie tins. Okay, frisbee is the original company, like Kerr canning jars. Frisbee was disposable pie tins years ago, made out of some thin sheet metal like aluminum or some crap. That is total BS. If anyone doing well, just very busy. Busy's okay. I don't like being bored. If you're overworked and overbusy, that could be crappy. So I hope that's not the case. I hope nobody's sick. Okay? The flu. I don't know what it's like in other countries right now, guys. But this strain of flu that's out is so bad that the week before I got ill, I didn't have the flu, but the week before I got ill, the number of flu-related admittance to hospitals and doctor's visits tripled in 1 week. And then in 2 weeks, it had spread the entire way across the United States. Here's a strange fact. The first balloons were made from pig bladders, supposedly. From bladders. Yeah, I could see that. Maybe. I mean, they could have used the pig bladder like tinplate and then used the pig skin on American footballs, guys. That's why they're called pig skins. They used to be coated with the leather of pigs. And I imagine your bladder's a very expanding kind of thing, so I could see where that's at least possible. But I know a lot about frisbee. You know, it's one of those things that came up a million different times. Okay, so number 15 is already stupid in addition to being disgusting. It says, during your lifetime, you will produce enough saliva to fill 2 swimming pools. It's both vague and retarded. They'll be like, oh yeah, I meant swimming pools for mice. My default swimming pool is an Olympic swimming pool. Heads up, guys, there may not be any streams during the Olympics, okay? I really want to watch them. And they're in frickin' South Korea. So they may occur. I haven't bothered to do the time translation. They may occur and air during my stream. If that's the case, I will not be streaming during the Olympics. All of y'all take break from games and from flight sim and all this other cool stuff. Watch some people with some awesome physical abilities.
Contact would be approached on 120.7.
Acknowledged.
0.7 for Cessna 0 Papa Lima.
Wait, I was just tuned to Whitby. Okay, whatever.
Whitby approach Cessna November.
Says contact again.
Papa Lima with you 2000. Cessna November 760 Papa Lima. Whitby approach. Roger. Altimeter 2992.
Okay, so other ones. If Pinocchio says, "My nose will grow now," it would cause a paradox. Okay, that's not so much a fact as an interesting thing, like saying the statement is false. Alright, so that's that. We're going to... Oh, actually, we don't want to do that. I want to actually hit the P to pause that. So it's 10:30. We're not done by any means, guys, but I need my break because of the way I'm feeling. I need to be able to get up and move around. So I'm not putting off on it at all. I've decided what I'm going to replace the break thing with. In order to keep me on track a little better, I'm going to replace it with an actual 10 or 15 minute countdown timer. I may set up multiple timers depending on like how I feel that night, so that you guys know when I'll be back, and I can monitor and make sure I'm not gone too long. All right, so I will be back in just a few minutes, guys. Get up, stretch yourselves, grab a snack, refill drinks, whatever, and we'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, guys, I'm back. Let me get this off, that on. What the heck? Oh, it's not that. It's this. Now, have I messed it up? No, it's okay. It's okay. Sorry. I had to go put my hoodie on again. I finally figured out why I'm freezing every flippin' stream now. And I thought, it's winter, it's colder outside. No. No, it's because I try to be a responsible individual, okay? When it comes to environmentally friendly stuff. Let me unpause this because I can. So yeah, I try to be an environmentally friendly person as much as I can, okay? We are not wealthy by any means, but, for a while we haven't had to worry about where our next meal was coming from kind of thing. That being said, I do tend to expend the tiny bit of disposable income we do have on things that I feel are important. So I buy my kids everything I can that I think would help them develop as people, not just, random games and garbage that, they're into for about 3 seconds or whatever, but things I think they'll actually get use out of. One of the things we do is we actually pay extra in our electric bill to source from a renewable resource plant rather than from one of the local 700,000 frickin' Pennsylvania coal plants. So we do that. I also have a programmable thermostat. I don't have like a Nest thermostat. Those things are nuts as far as being expensive. Super cool, stupid crazy. But I realized that it had been set since we moved into the house at like 74 degrees at all times, and that's the where Boo likes it. I don't like it that warm, although especially since I've been sick, I like it warmer. So but I've been getting cold during the streams, and I just realized it's because 2 or 3 weeks ago, I fixed the thermostat. I reset it so that it's like 71 during the daytime, and it goes down to, I think, 65 in the evening. But it goes down to 65 in the evening at like 9 p.m. Because at 9 p.m., the kids are in or going to bed soon kind of thing, like within an hour. And Boo and I are usually in the same boat. Now, obviously, I stream 4 days a week, so only half the time I'm doing that. But Boo has to work early in the mornings, so she goes to bed earlier in the evening. So, I just now realized tonight that I had set that. So I need to readjust it so that it keeps warm in the house while I'm freaking sitting here. Thank you for welcoming me back, Baker. And you too, C4. So I am freezing right now. Let's see what else we have. Polar bears can eat as many as 86 penguins in a single sitting if they lived in the same place. So, could... Good morning from the UK. Geordie? Am I saying it right? Is it Geordie? Kind of like that. Yes, welcome, welcome.
Everything is awesome.
Sarah's home from work, guys. Everything is cool when you're part of the team. Everything is awesome when you're hosting my stream. Well, Jordy, welcome, and Sarah, thank you so much for the host. You're absolutely awesome, and you know it. Are you home early, Sarah, or are you just hosting from work? Just curious. I don't have a you're welcome command. I'm sorry, I feel really rude. Like, that should be something I should have had that, like, I could have used or something. I don't know. I'm home normal time. Oh, so normally you just avoid me for an hour. I see where this is going. Sarah, I tried to drink some alcohol with you and catch up like you did before. Jordy P7, thank you so much for the follow. You're absolutely awesome. Grab parachute, suit up, get ready to jump. Maybe you can catch Rod when I kick his butt out the plane before he goes splat in the runway. And I took one sip because, you know, who made dinner tonight? She made sloppy joes, which are awesome, and homemade french fries, which were even better. We went past a Red Robin today. What can I say except you're welcome for getting this song in your head. But we went past Red Robin today, and I was like, oh my god, I'm so in the mood for their fries. It's like the only thing I like to eat there because I can control how much I eat. It's like going there or Burgatory, you get burgers that are this freaking big. I know, I live in the United States of America. That does not mean I need a burger the size of my left butt cheek. Hi, a baker. Gordy said, welcome to Eden. Golf Goddess is trying to get a team together for Mile High Land Party. If you guys are on Mixer, you can join. Exclamation mark Mike Hotel Lima Papa. Max points up to 1,000. Okay? If you're new, you can check your points by doing exclamation mark jump height. All one word. Jump height. Alright, let's see what else we got on here. An eagle can kill a young deer and fly away with it. Meh. Some eagles, here in the United States, when you say an eagle, everyone thinks, oh, the American bald eagle. No, they're not near big enough. But there was a video a while back where an incredibly large-sized eagle did kill and fly away with, like, a newborn fawn or something. Movie trailers were originally shown after the movie, which is why they're called trailers. Yeah, they're talking about the trailers for the upcoming movies were shown after the feature presentation. Then they realized people don't even stick around for the credits. Heart attacks more likely to happen on a Monday? I guess maybe. I'd need to see a study for that one. If you consistently fart for 6 years and 9 months, enough gas is produced to create the energy of an atomic bomb. Yeah, except for it's not all released at once in a massive explosion. And it's 24 hours a day for 6 years and 9 months. That is more useless than the idea that 44 million or 44,000 United States Americans are injured every year by toilet seats. November, Bravo Whiskey Sunday. Hi, welcome to the stream, man. How are you? Take care, guys. See you later. Okay, bye, Baker. See you later. Oh, there goes the Mile High Land Party. Bye. Critical mission failure. No, everybody in the Mile High Land Party failed. You guys got your butts wiped by the other team. Not wiped. Whooped. In 2015, more people were killed from injuries caused by taking a selfie than shark attacks. That's interesting since this article was dated 2011, as I said at the beginning. NBW, I'm doing pretty good. I'm only a little bit sore, feeling way better. Thank you for asking. I appreciate it. Top 6 foods that make you... Oh, for crying out loud. I don't care about that crap. Crude humor is not my thing, guys. There's a species of spider called a hobo spider. Boink. Let's see if we can load this ad-ridden page to the next page. For you guys that aren't aware of what flight we're doing right now, we're going through all the flight lessons. This is the one about using air traffic control, and we are currently flying to Seattle, which I thought would be a short flight because we're in a frickin' Cessna. But no, we had to be stupid, and we started apparently in a different state. Alright, what else we got here? A lion's roar can be heard from 5 miles away. Well, that's just not true, is it? How far something can be heard from is dependent on the quality of hearing of the individual doing the hearing, combined with the lion's roar itself, which would vary from lion to lion in age and size, blah, 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 and then also be greatly affected by terrain and weather conditions. Am I just complaining about every one of these guys? Is that what I'm doing right now? A toaster uses almost half as much energy as a full-sized oven. That one I am more inclined to believe. Half as much is probably not accurate, but it would certainly use an insane amount.
Cessna 0 Papa Lima. Contact Victoria approach on 132.
Roger. Victoria approach on 132.7.
Going to 132.7. Cessna 0 Papa Lima.
Corey G, can someone send me a link to multiplayer live site? I don't know what the heck you're talking about, Corey, so no. That's not a thing here. If you're talking about the multiplayer server that I'm in, I'm not. I'm doing all the training, as I stated in the last stream. I want to go through all the training. I mentioned at the beginning of this one, I had the very minimum requirement. I'm not going to play any more multiplayer until I get the whole way through the instrument rating. I prefer to get through all of them, but I might throw in some multiplayer ones after I finish my instrument, when I should be proficient enough with the game controls to do that.
Victoria approach. Cessna November 760 Papa Lima with you. Cessna November 760 Papa Lima. Victoria approach. Roger. Altimeter 299er2.
Corey, I don't even know what you're asking for, and it's not relevant to the stream, so... A Baber spider is called a spiderling. No, it's not. It's called a hatchling. You cannot snore and dream at the same time. I find that very unlikely. I mean, I don't know. It might be possible that the two can't be associated, but that seems highly unlikely to me. Because snoring would just not only be a natural response for many people who sleep, but it would also potentially inflict. In fact, I know it's not, because I've seen studies in college. In psychology, we were talking about the effect of people who developed night terrors from snoring and dreaming that they were drowning, or maybe they would snore when they were dreaming, and that caused them to have the sensation that they were drowning, something like that, or their nasal passages collapsed more than your average snorer, I guess, if there's an average. So that can't possibly be true. Congrats, D4! A sheep, a duck, and a rooster were the first passengers in a hot air balloon. From your own snore-like sounds. So you don't snore, you just make snore-like sounds while slumbering. Is that correct? Is that what you're trying to say, C4? Okay, so I doubt that this one's true, but it might be, again. But I'm only going to read it because I do know how important coffee is in the area, which is impressive, because while Seattle, which we're flying to in the game, might be considered the coffee capital of the United States, the Pittsburgh area, where I live, consumes the most coffee per capita of any other location in the United States. However, this says that an Arab woman can initiate a divorce if their husbands don't pour coffee for them. I suppose that might be true. I know when I was stationed in North Carolina, they had a stupid, outdated rule that no longer applied, and no one ever ever exercised because they would go to prison. But technically, there was still a law in the books. You can find it on dumblaws.com. It's just old laws they never bothered to expunge. See you later, MBW. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. Jump Oz being fair today. Or grunts, I guess. Oh no, dude, you totally snore. But like on the courthouse steps in, I think it's in Jacksonville, North Carolina. Specifically Jacksonville, North Carolina. I'm not 100% positive on that. But there's a law that states that you're allowed to beat your wife on the steps with a stick no thicker than your thumb, I think it is, while the bells are chiming noon or some crap like that. I don't know. I mean, it's a ridiculous law to ever have existed, let alone one they didn't just say, okay, this is fucking retarded, goodbye. What else we got? Okay, I don't know if this is true. I don't know if any of these are true, so I'm going to stop saying that. Baker. Okay, turns out I won't be going to sleep tonight. The wind is really loud. Dude, that sucks. I'm sorry. No, you can't do that to me. You can't do that to me. I don't have the stream open. I can't read the eluded message. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. We'll get back to the fun facts in a minute. The ones I keep arguing with and saying stupid stuff about. Nobody cares. Some badass win, Baker. How big is the stick you use, Wings? Dude, I would so never ever do that. Ever. At the time when I was living there, I was in the military. I would have been more inclined to shoot the guy who would have done it. And unfortunately, I met idiots who probably would have done it. Did the loot message already go through and I missed it? I tried to pull up the stream as quick as I could, but I can't see it. Yeah, the latency's not long enough. Alright. Is it as big as Rod is? It is now, since he's a jello pancake on the asphalt. Beat my wife. No. Pushing a man out of the plane so he splats on a runway? Absolutely. A baby octopus is about the size of a flea when it's born. Okay. The following can be read forward and backwards. Do geese see God? Catfish are the only animals that naturally have an odd number of whiskers. Okay, I've never seen a catfish with an odd number of whiskers. I suppose it could be my lack of observations. This is a bad. Okay. Herfang is Icelandic for loot. Okay. There's no way this is true. Okay, this list is starting to irk me almost as much as Rod in the beginning of this episode. Guys, this says nearly 3% of all the ice in Antarctic glaciers is penguin urine. Anyone, tell me anyone who believes that. Raise your hand in the chat if you think that it's even possible. Not that you believe it, but that it's possible that 3% of the glacier ice in Antarctica is penguin urine. Average Paper, how you been? Welcome back, AP. Really, Sarah, what makes you think that is possible? Considering penguins are flightless birds, birds can poop while seated, often poop while in flight because it's cleaner, right? It keeps them cleaner. So I imagine that a bird that swims in the ocean would urinate in the ocean. The liquid portion, obviously. But I know they have to pee. I just don't think they would pee on the ice. Because that would inevitably end up on their bodies, would freeze that portion of their body, and that they would, get frostbite. The water cycle's complicated. That is really weird. Even in the ocean, it freezes. Well, not really, because, yes, okay, fine. When a penguin urinates in the ocean, there's now penguin urine in the ocean. But that's not true, because, at least as humans, we don't actually see it that way. Like, people bring up, well, fish pee in the ocean. Well, okay, fine. They excrete their waste in the ocean. I completely agree. However, as a whole, the ocean's made up of exactly what's in it. That includes the fish urine, which would instantly dissipate. I mean, it would become so thin, you wouldn't be able to call it urine anymore. That'd be like you going to the bathroom in the ocean and then saying, that's pee. I don't know. It just doesn't register with me. If you disagree, good for you. That's not meant to be sarcastic. I'm sincere. If you disagree, that is absolutely fine. I see it that way. Sarah, I just said, that's absolutely fine. So, kudos to you for getting it out before I did. Not march with them, I want to pee with them. What did I miss? Yeah, Baker. I'm pretty sure the ocean water froze. But I don't think it's yellow. Because I'm reading fun facts and average paper, I am disagreeing with many of them. That doesn't make me right, that just means I disagree with a lot of them. Bob Dylan's real name is Robert Zimmerman. The French language has 17 different words for surrender. Anyone in the stream, French, help me out here. Type in the chat. I see you people on YouTube who aren't talking. Are any of it from France? Get it out like the penguins do in the sea. The Titanic was the first ship to use the SOS signal. No fucking way. There's no way. You guys are killing me here. Maybe the first SOS radio signal? These seem like these are making me mad. They seem intentionally vague. They're naked. Penguins can't wear clothes. What? 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 The question. I doubt that's true of the French. Did you know that the water you drink is purified pee? Well, see, that's the thing, AP. It's not. It's not purified urine. Because, you know, purified or sterilized just means there aren't any harmful bacteria in it. And your urine actually exits your body sterile. You could cup it and drink it. No ill effects other than the gross factors, okay? And if you drank it when it first came out and it was rank and odorous, it'd probably make you nauseous and vomit. But those are your subconscious ill effects. But urine is sterile already when it exits the body. So it's not, you know, sterilized or purified urine. When you remove all the extra stuff in urine, you're left with water. That's all. It's unpurified urine. Now, that is probably more likely in my area where we don't filter. They use the chlorine treatment still, which makes me gag every month when I smell chlorine coming out of my tap. Drives me nuts. Yeah, again, C4 doesn't clean it. But if you're talking about removing the bad stuff, it doesn't do that. It just kills any living thing that might be in it. Rod, tell us a joke. Yeah, not likely for a while. Apparently, this is going to be the only thing we have left to do this evening. I tried to do the VOR thing because I thought we were on that, and we failed that like 6 times, and then I realized, no, we're definitely in the traffic pattern. We managed to succeed that one. which we failed 2 or 3 times at the end of the last Friday night flight. So, yeah. We did get that done. And then I went to this. I thought it said 25 minutes. I must have read it wrong. And I can't really look it up without exiting. And I don't want to do that again. Because we've already been flying so long. Ooh, who's jumping? Bourbon Brother Baker's got a jump going on. I got this. Boom. And then I hit this button over here. Nope. The Mixer app says... It's exactly what it said. You can't hear it because I have it muted. But the phonetic spelling came up on the screen. Oh, and okay, it didn't actually crash. It just doesn't pull up anything. Ah! What? Oh, it's reloading. So it wouldn't work for me, so I closed it and I reopened it. And demigod, what can I say except you're welcome for getting this song in your head. Thank you for lightening the mood. I appreciate it. I am getting flustered. Okay, apparently my stream's busted. Anyone having problems with the Mixer app? I got no image. That's okay. I only came for the chat anyway. Boom. Bada 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 bing. Think. Okay, so I'm guessing those are the Colorado mountains. I don't know their position in the state of Washington. So, I really don't know how close we are to Seattle yet. Is this a screensaver you're playing a game? It's totally a screensaver. Sound included. I like it. Wings, do you know anything about the Darwin Project? No, C4. You mentioned it at the beginning. So I'm really hoping Image is still streaming when we're done, so I can host her and check it out for a few minutes. But I need to get some sleep. Hey, I won! I took all the feats. This also says about 8,000 Americans.
Contact Vancouver approach on 128.6.
Acknowledge, but I was on Vancouver already, was I not?
Cessna 0 Papa Lima.
No, I was on Victoria. Okay. Contact Vancouver.
Cessna November 760 Papa
Vancouver.
Cessna November 760
As in
Papa Lima. Vancouver approach.
Canada.
Altimeter 29902.
Canada, people. Thank you, thank you. So what was the thing about Americans? And I've recently come to hate the word American. Not for any political reasons. It's just... When I was taking several science classes in college, one of my professors had made the comment that it was incredibly self-absorbed to think that Earth contained the only conscious / intelligent life in the universe, because statistically it was incredibly unlikely given the number of potentially habitable planets. That'll be our new PAP button soon. Potentially habitable, actually that's PHP, not a drug. Potentially habitable planets that exist just within our own galaxy. And that was kind of awe-inspiring for me, and sort of solidified my belief in that there are other intelligent meaning self-aware and living creatures of some kind out there. So, that aside, this has the same feel to it. So it says about 8,000 Americans are injured by musical instruments each year. And recently, out of nowhere, I don't know why, but the term American just started to bother me. Because, yeah, we're citizens of the United States of America. I'm not stupid, I get that. But then there's the rest of the continent of North America, which is majority is owned by Canada. Okay? More than half of North America is controlled by Canada, right? And then there's Central America and South America, which is another entire continent. And way back in the day, when they were first traveling, you know, when France and Spain and England, mostly, those three, were coming to the Americas, they called it the Americas, and they referred to anyone who was native there as Americans. And I get that, that's cool, fine. So why does nobody else in any of the other countries? You know, there's Canadians and Brazilians and Puerto Ricans and Venezuelans and Chileans and you name it, nobody else is called American. So it seems really pompous to me that we, as United States Americans, call ourselves American. Okay, I'm done griping. That's the kind of shit I usually try to keep off my channel. I'm sorry. You time out me mods, please. What? Not pollution-wise. Population-wise? What would you rather we call us? I have no idea, Sarah. I don't have a better word. And that's the problem, because I hate when people complain about stuff and don't actually have a solution. I've been trying to... Okay, Rod's going to fly us into a frickin' mountain, guys. Rod! Okay, have we been flying... Was it supposed to be a 25-minute flight? And Rod's flying to frickin' Vancouver into a mountain? Rod's getting us killed, guys. Rod's gonna get us killed. Since you crashed, we're ending this flight. I wasn't flying the freaking plane! Okay, we have got to see where we ended up. Holy crap. Okay. Rod. Okay, guys, I had no control over that flight. We were supposed to be going to Seattle, Rod. Yes, my screensaver crashed. Oh my god, we actually... Oh my god, how long was that? Do we have a flight time? Playback timer. There's no way it was only 14 minutes. Really? It's saying that that whole flight was only 14 minutes? Okay, guys, do you remember at the beginning of the stream when I said, hey, we're going to do every one of these lessons? We're not doing that crap. In fact, I might be dumping Flight Sim for the night because it's irking me, and it's 11:15. I have an idea for another flight game that I could play that wouldn't make me want to throw my computer out the window. You know what, Sarah? At least it's honest. At least it's honest. I mean, I wouldn't say we could call ourselves British invaders. The British weren't the only ones to land and create settlements in, you know, the colonial United States, I guess you'd call it. Got a better ring to it. Banker's face palming. Okay. So, I guess I lied. We'll totally be doing multiplayer flight sims and other such things on the Friday night flight for now because I can't stand any more of that tonight. Rod, I think Rod jumped. I think he said the heading bug and jumped and left us there. There's no way it says only 14 minutes. There's no way. That's true. We were called Yanks. I mean, well, actually, didn't we have someone here from Europe? Don't they still call us Yanks? They added a ho key to golf. Like when I press it, will it go ho? Okay, so let's continue to chat and come up with a good name for Americans. United States Americans. A replacement word that's actually acceptable. And now I know why we're called Americans. Because they couldn't come up with anything else. Because we were... I don't know. Was it pompous, you think, that we decided to call ourselves the United States of America? No. Well, no, because, I mean, they called it the European Union. So the United States of America doesn't seem any more pompous than that. Why none jump with me? I didn't see it. Paper, I'm sorry. Alright, bear with me as I try to put this stuff away. I'm going to take off my headset because I don't need it anyway, because I don't have any sound going for any games. I'm going to pull out my controller here. Actually, no, I'm not. I don't need it. I'm going to leave it down there. And that sucks because bending over really freaking hurts. Alright, let's... We got looted. And I got hiccups again. Predam, Latin for loot. Thank you for the loot, C4. I wanted to check, but I ran out of time. I want to see how many loots we have, because you guys have been rocking it. C4 has been dedicated to trying to support the stream with loots, and I super appreciate it, man. Super appreciate it. As if I have any other kind of appreciation, but that's not the point. Yeah, so this goes behind the snowball thingy. So yeah, I guess there's just no better name for Americans than Americans because of the name of our country. And I guess that's all there is to it. Which makes complete sense to me now, and I'm actually less irked than I was before. It just, I don't know, it just seems so full of ourselves when I was like, yeah, we're Americans. Yeah, we live on like 1/5 of the continents, but, you know, whatever. I don't know, I feel like Americans get a big head a lot. Me included. But I don't like to be ignorant, so I try. And now I just made a fool of myself. Making a fool of myself. And that's pretty much it, yeah. No money at all for loot. What? Oh, did someone ask? Is a loot money or just stuff? No, the loot is that ad that pops up. That is how the looter, that'd be you guys, pay for it. It doesn't cost you guys anything. That's why I have it up. It also doesn't force you to download crap. It does require you have an account. That's it. And I think it was just an email confirmation. So, you know. Oh, no, it doesn't cost your feats at all. It's not even related. It's a separate third-party system. But I have a game in mind. Oh, and I sort of kind of figured out what a lot of the updates for Subnautica were, guys. So a lot of the updates were the hold on, I forget what the game's called I wanted to play. A lot of the updates were Steam achievements. That's it. Holy cow. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Can you say it? It's funny that it picks that up. We're going to turn that off. I don't want it to pick that up yet. We got a jump going on. Okay, first off, I need to make a few changes. So let's close that. Mute this one. That's why I had so many extras open. That was bugging the crap out of me, guys. I left open my Facebook and Twitter, and I don't normally do that. And I couldn't figure out why I had 4 tabs open during the stream. Boom. The update should occur any second. Alright, let's update these to 1. Boom. Done. Done faster, please. There we go. Let me update YouTube. Giving pizza type / pizza boy to get pizza. Okay. You bet. This talk reminds me of that link Wings wanted Wednesday. Oh boy. I didn't even want it. Somebody else wanted it. I tell you, I won't be doing another one. I'll make you use your excellent yay, changes made and saved and stuff. So I'm going to put it windowed. Yes. Play. Ah, there is something else I forgot. I forgot one other thing. And that is change a number. I gotta change the number, guys. GG Paper, congratulations on the win. Making that stuff that.
The Space Life.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna play. If I can get it to capture and everything, we'll be all set. So guys, if you aren't already aware from the last stream, let me turn this down, it's incredibly loud. This is the game Sarah last donated. Set game screensaver 2.0. That Sarah last donated to the channel, guys. Oh, look at Sarah's face. I know. I'm working on setting everything up, guys. Thank you, C4. Alrighty. Boom, there we go. This is the game that Sarah donated last. The Santa Gamer, can you join me? No, you can't because I'm not playing Microsoft Flight Sim anymore tonight. We just got out because we were doing a training sim. And Rod tried to fly us to frickin' Vancouver when we were supposed to go to Seattle. I had no control over it. I was trying to finish the trainings. And we flew for like 20 minutes, 15, 20 minutes, and then he crashes into a mountain, and the computer yelled at me. So, no multiplayer on FSX tonight. I've had a lot of aggravation with it. I want to have a fun stream, so I'm cutting it off. We're going to play Deep Space Wife. Alright, so we have 20 stars, next girl at 0 girls unlocked. We unlocked 9 girls already. I guess you guys haven't seen any of these. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. We're just going to say yeah to whatever. Do I use the bomb? I think I used the bomb. Now, I put the stream as 18 plus. However. Yeah, we know, Baker. I know all the pro strats. We're going to play on Gentleman's Mode. Okay, so for you guys that don't know, this is a space bullet hell style game. So we are going to be flying. We'll be flying a spaceship. And we have to destroy all the aliens or all the aggressors. We'll call them aggressors. Because I'm in space, that automatically makes me an alien. And at the same time, we're trying to woo these individuals on a date. We're out on a date, and we're being attacked. So we gotta destroy the attackers without blowing all their clothes off. So in Gentleman's mode, you only get 3 lives, and 1 piece of clothes breaks. A sock breaks. The game's over. I don't know why I can't click on it. Alright, I don't remember how one-handed mode worked. So this might be really hard. So this is our date. If we wreck our outfit, we lose. Right. So we're screwed because I can't do this in two-handed mode. I mean, I guess we could just avoid. Whoa! I shouldn't have done that. Okay, I need to turn down the speed using the two-handed mode. Oh, we blew it up once already, and
Rocket launcher.
Need them points, Wings? Ah, crap. I need one-handed mode. I can't do this. No, there's no way I can do this in two-handed mode.
Date over.
Well, that's it. That's the end of our date because we died. Alright, so instead I'm going to do it on easy mode. I'm just going to try not to strip her down. Don't worry, there is no actual nudity. This is Barbie doll kind of stuff, alright guys? There's no actual nudity. No, crap! I did it again. I think it's still in gentleman mode, so...
Are you ready?
Yeah, it is. Damn it. Alright. I am bake. Oh! Oh, you mean back? I thought you were baking. Wow, I suck. Just give me a shield forever. No, who are you?
Rocket launcher. Date over.
Wow. It's so much easier when you don't have to worry about it, and it's one-handed. Go. Bomb. Mouse only mode. Go. Alright, so hopefully I can do this. Skip the intro, we already see it. Yay, there we go. So now it's just move with your mouse and pull the trigger. So now if I suck, there's no real excuse. Yeah, I'm doing good.
Rocket launcher.
I like the machine gun. I don't like the rocket launcher. I like the laser too. The laser would save us a lot. I think the star things come down this side next. Oh no, it's these things. Yeah, here we go. It's a lot of fun, and I really do suck at these games, but... Laser!
Special ready.
Almost forgot to shoot him. I blow myself up.
Laser gun. Heavy machine gun.
We can do the brainy girl and we can destroy her book. I'm cool with that. Because it's like a Hogwarts book. Oh, crap. Ah! Come on, come on, come on, come on!
Heavy machine gun.
Your bonus guns and stuff will fall off the screen. Oh, you should have blown... What the heck?
Laser gun. Heavy machine gun.
+18 book destroying. Hey. I put an 18+ in case crap, alright? I plan on doing it the gentlemanly way. Of course, eventually, guys, we're going to come up against a boss. There's not going to be anything I can do. Whoa, crap!
Special ready.
I don't remember how to use my special. Is it right click? Probably. Oh, Jesus! I was only paying attention to the spikes, but not paying attention to my ship. It's so much easier when I just shot. I played this the night Sarah bought it for me, guys. And they watched me on Steam. And it was a lot of fun. 18+ for violence. That's true. Oh, there was something behind the picture? Or did I not blow up the picture in time?
Rocket launcher.
Die, ship. Yeah, there we go. 12%. We did okay. So goal equals stripper clothes. Yeah, sort of. It really equals not doing that. If you play in anything other than easy mode and you do too much damage to the clothes, you lose the game. That's what happened in the first one. Well, actually, in the first one, I think I just blew myself up a lot. But, like, her shirt has, looks like 4 or 5 different zones on it. So, exit. Okay, so we're gonna say no to Tomiko. Sarah! We're gonna do it with Sarah. This is Sarah. This is exactly what she looks like, guys. Yes, on one hand mode. Bomb. Go.
Are you ready?
No, her clothes look clean to me. Oh, crap! Okay, so there's a switch for one-handed mode. And that turns it on full blast all the time. That's not cool. This makes the game harder!
Launcher.
Ooh. Because now I have to, like, constantly avoid stuff.
Laser gun.
How bad do I need the points, Baker? Because, whoa! Because if I destroy any of these in that level, I'm gonna get so wrecked in the game. Well done paper. Dang it, I blowed up and just lost all my guns.
Special ready.
Looks like Sarah uses those boob mods on herself here too. If you guys don't follow Sarah, you guys should go over and follow Sarah and watch some of her streams. She plays a lot of games where she mods, and big boobs is one of the most common. Oh, I remember this one. This one's like not that difficult to avoid, and that was my problem, was destroying it.
Rocket launcher.
Whoa, I don't know how I didn't just get destroyed by that. Oh crap, I got destroyed by that. I forgot about that attack. Okay, I'm doing okay. Title Sarah. Alright, next girl. I want to point out, right? They're all females, but am I just a dude wearing... Is this supposed to be a blind date? Am I a dude on a bike with a gun wearing a mouse hat? I thought I was like a space weasel, but now I realize that's not the case. Okay, Motoko Suda. Can I... Ah. So I don't want one-handed, actually. Go. Baker's last stream was... Il Defino. Who's Il Defino? Or is like Island something? I love those shoes.
Laser gun. Heavy machine gun.
Bring it! I got this. Oh,
Rocket
that's...
launcher. Laser gun. Heavy machine gun.
I wasn't ready! I wasn't ready! Ah, crap. I was trying to avoid the slow-moving things. Fire! It won't fire! Oh, okay. It's firing. It's firing.
Special ready.
I can't help it if it's the only thing in the area. No, I clicked out of the game, guys. I have no idea what's going on. Okay, I'm good, I'm good, I'm good. My special is ready, it says. Oh, don't shoot. I'll just wait till he comes back over. I got him just before I was about to blow up. That almost hit me. Wording is from the nozzle cannon he has on his back. Who's next? Winteru-chan. Oh yeah, this is the boss thingy. This was pretty cool. Evil snowmen, guys. You guys who are fans of Doctor Who, you'll like this.
Are you ready? Go. Laser gun.
Son of a gun! I'm gonna die! I clicked off into OBS again, guys. Crap! Last time I played this in full screen, I didn't have to worry about that. Also, it's harder to keep track of the bullets on this level because of all the money that flies around. It takes up so much of the screen.
Special ready.
Help? What do you need help with, AP? Can I pause? Escape? Okay. What happened? Oh, I see. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. Like I said, I accidentally clicked into OBS. Snowman's turning green. Oh, I actually have to shoot him now. I thought I had to wait for him to turn evil. She called us a perv. And I used my special, so now crap. Oh, I forgot he explodes out of his buttons too. Dang it! Oh, I'm so dead. 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 Sarah and frickin' Baker, how did I ever beat this in the first one? Okay, apparently it works. You just gotta shoot him enough and there's plenty. Bonus stage. Where's the baddies? Obviously, I'm not blowing those sensor bars off. I told her about the game. I was trying to get her to play it. She wouldn't even try it. She's like, it's like, I don't want to play those kinds of games. Talking about, like, bullet hell games. We'll destroy that Christmas hat. Alright, well, this one's actually... Yup. I didn't realize that one was actually get her completely naked. Doink. No. Hey, this is the girl. See, it says algebra, but that is the Hogwarts logo on that book she has. That's just hilarious to me. Core, look at the naked head.
Are you ready?
That it has an S on it, but that's the Hogwarts logo. Come on.
Go.
This is what I was talking about, like with her socks. If you blow them off, frickin' done. So is she supposed to be in Gryffindor?
Rocket launcher.
Oh, I'm outside the boundaries of the game again. I can't shoot.
Special ready. Laser gun.
Dang, things are tracking me. Usually I don't get past the boss without the laser. Ah! Without the specials,
Rocket
so.
launcher.
Your waifu is real! That's what the book said! I didn't know my waifu was real. I thought she was a video game anime character. Alright, I have to kill them faster because they're getting so many bullets on just dying. Or we go straight to the boss. Oh, don't shoot, don't shoot, don't shoot. That light did no damage. Crap.
Laser gun.
Hello, hello! So very good to meet you.
Hello, hello, welcome to the stream. Ah! Concentration face. Got it, yeah. Hi, Mohawk. How are you, man? Welcome to the stream.
Beep space wide.
Oh, it's the crazy chick. I don't think I played this one when it was just Sarah Baker and I. Warning, too much intimacy. What? Did it say that? I didn't see that.
Go.
Dude, why this chick got blood on her hands and boogers in her nose? That's gross. We did not swipe right this girl, man. We ran for the hills.
Laser gun.
Okay, we got most of those ones before they could attack. Crap, I'm off the map. Dang it!
Laser
This is
gun.
hard to play in windowed mode. I'm sorry, guys. I had to window it to capture it,
Laser gun.
and beyond my own lack of skill. Dang it!
Laser gun. Special ready.
Oh, crap, 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 crap. I did not shoot fast enough for those things to come out.
Special ready.
Dang it, I tried. She talks in her sleep. I heard, oh, alright. Well, she's sleeping. Fan gets peculiar sometimes. Take care, Paper. Have a good night, man. Oh, crap. Can't shoot, can't shoot. Too close. I don't understand why it's Yumi at 30 is an achievement.
Rocket launcher.
Who dare wake me up from my sacred sleep? Holy crap, did she just shoot out black crap because we woke her up? Dang! 186 hours. Awesome, C4. Awesome. Okay, that was not a girl. That was a deformed mass. That's totally me in the morning, then? Nikita Dormer. We got about 10 minutes left in the stream, guys, for the night.
Are you ready?
No. She's got like space armor from Mass Effect. Don't make your hair all frizzy in space. I guess that's not really possible. I didn't realize I had a flashlight. Lasers! Sharks! Sharks with lasers! The overbearing assistant. Where are the bullets? Where are the bullets? Between the bullets. Ah, crap! I wasn't being wary of the bullets.
Rocket launcher. Laser gun.
Lasers and rockets.
Special ready.
That means there should be a boss showing up soon. Special's ready, right? The true Mass Effect Andromeda. Austin Powers joke. Did I miss? Ah, crap. I'm looking at the chat.
Rocket launcher. Rocket launcher.
And I'm dead again.
Rocket launcher gun. Special.
Okay, we're just gonna make sure we kill everything before it could shoot and destroy us. Whoa, that was almost too close. Almost ran right into that stupid thing. Sharks with friggin' lasers on their friggin' heads. Sharks, lasers, laser sharks. I really enjoyed that movie, as corny as it is. I really enjoyed the Lego movie. Not mostly, 42%. Class A destroyer. I didn't realize that my specials stacked. Boom! Not even half. But it was a lot easier when I wasn't worried so much about not blowing her pants off, so. Oh, we got a kitty cat! Deep Space Wife! Masako Aoyama. I didn't read any of these ones. To live life to its fullest, you must make the best of the time you have. As such, there are 2 hours for a date on my daily schedule. After that, you have 30 minutes to take me home. Further activities can be conducted on Tuesdays and Fridays from 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. Any delays will be noted. 3 delays and you're out. Life is scheduled. The universe is scheduled. You are scheduled, boy. So I'll give it straight. You want to do this? You have 2 hours to get me. 30 minutes to take me home. Further activities can be conducted on Tuesday and Fridays from 9 to 10 p.m. Time for message is over. So she's a control freak.
Are you ready?
As already. I'm going to knock your socks off.
Go.
See? Already started. Starting not to like the small skulls.
Laser gun.
I like how the lasers take out guys on the sides.
Rocket launcher.
I'm not
Special ready.
sure what the rockets do. I can't follow them.
Laser gun. Laser gun.
Crikey!
Special ready.
Okay, we got 2 specials for this boss. The thing is, I don't know if it's like a mid-boss. Oh no, they have lasers! I should actually wait, huh? Until there's a lot of those on the screen to use the special. I'm having trouble. Yeah! Total team victory. Opposing team obliterated. Mile High Land Party results. Sarah won 1,600 points. Baker won 1,600 points. C4 won 400. Congratulations, guys. 3 minutes. We're going to try and do one more in 3 minutes. But again, just like my break, I can't stay. I need to get up. Arisa meet Kai. A galactic tour is a great opportunity to meet new people. Come meet me and my guitar. Electrical Earthquake. Electrical Earthquake will always be my #1 love, but I may have room for a #2, whatever that is. You may even turn into a song. Also, don't touch Electric Earthquake or my hair. But the hair! I love the rainbow hair. I love the rainbow hair. We got another jump going? Is that what's going on?
Are you ready?
As a ready, boss. Those are cool stockings.
Go.
Where are you, baddie guys? Six more? Yeah, okay, patterns. I like patterns. Patterns interrupted.
Laser gun.
It's okay, the patterns are allowed to change. Image was on a few minutes ago, I checked. Awesome.
Special ready. Rocket launcher.
Oh crap, I wasn't paying attention, I got shot. Holy cow, it's a lot of those things.
Special ready.
Jesus, they're not stopping. That wasn't too bad. Congrats, Sarah. 2,997 feet. I couldn't be on that jump. I only won like 300 or something. 400 maybe? Oh, she got the spice bracelet. That makes you a rocker for sure. I mean, I suppose if you name your guitar Electric Earthquake. Ah, crap.
Rocket launcher.
Boss time? I got 3 specials.
Special ready.
Did it not do any damage? That's total BS. So the specials on the bosses only get rid of the bullets. I thought they would deal mad damage, but
Rocket
apparently
launcher.
not. Oh, I'm dead. I had nowhere to go.
Rocket launcher.
Got it. Alright, now it's a little after 1, so that's going to be it for tonight. But hey, we did technically, I completely agree that technically we did play. She looks terrified. She shouldn't be going dating if she's that scared of dating. Anyway, so we play flying games tonight. I'm so sorry it took so long to get it back. If I can't go through the training on the flight sim, I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't think I could handle that for an extended period of time. So we'll see what happens. I almost considered just dedicating my entire channel to a game at a time. But not like rigidly. You know, you guys know, I like to play whatever I want to play. And I've been really into Dragon Age while I've been sick. Basically what I could play from the couch kind of thing. And I thought that maybe I'd play that next and run as a mage character, because I haven't tried. I really like the idea of playing Dragon Age Inquisition on the channel. But I've put in over 30, 40 hours on the game in the past week while I've been sick. And today, after playing for like 2 more hours, I basically finished the introduction. So I don't know. Thank you, C4. Can you mod it? I don't own it for the PC. I'm gonna have to stream it from my desk or from my Xbox. Do you know if there are mods for the Xbox? And I don't know that I really want any, because I haven't finished the game yet. So I'm not. Thank you anyway. I'm not gonna do it because I haven't even played it through once yet, and I never play with mods and cheats on until I beat the game once, unless I get to a point where I suck and I just can't. Cool. Thank you, Baker. Thank you, C4. Baker, you'd watch Farm Sim. That's how that sounded. I'm just, transferring what she said. That's all. Make sure the communication was clear. Alright, so that's it for me tonight. We're going to go over and watch the Darwin Project, see what all this C4 talks about. Because Image is back, guys. I've missed her so much. She's been gone. Oh, yes. Actually, I did know about the Darwin Project C4. I don't know who was playing this before. I had no idea this is what it was. Actually, I do know it was Lag Addicts. Lag Addicts was playing this. I like it a lot because not only do you get to play as the combatants in a free-for-all style game, but you also can be like the game master. So it's a very much, not so much a battle royale kind of game, but a Hunger Games kind of thing. And you could be the bot that controls, shuts down sectors. You could target someone so everyone knows where they are. Shit like that. It's a lot of fun. Check it out. Let me know what you guys think when I see you hopefully tomorrow night. Assuming I'm still feeling well, I'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow probably be Subnautica. My plan is to collect up all the resources that we need and have everything ready so that when it releases on Tuesday, I can hopefully special stream right after the release and build the Neptune rocket and leave the planet. Yes, thank you, Sarah. As always, remember, you're only playing the game wrong if you're not having fun. Baker, and thank you so much for being here tonight. C4, thank you as always for being here. Thank you for the host. Thank you for modding. These are my awesome mods, guys. Baker and C4 and Sarah. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for hanging out. Everybody else, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for the follows and the hosts tonight. It was absolutely awesome. Even though that piece of shit rod can crash us into a goddamn mountain. But I'm over it, clearly. I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night.